Are we serious right now? Another assassination attempt? Really? When will it stop? Who else is sick of this? Am I the only one? Because I can't be the only one that's sick of this shit. Um, Honestly, it's ridiculous. I mean, where do we think we're living? In a third world country here? Where we're trying to assassinate a dictator? You know, what is this, like Cuba, where we're trying to get rid of Fidel Castro or something? Trump's not a dictator. As much as the Democrats want you to believe that he is, he's not. He's just not. He's not a king. He's not a dictator. He's not a fucking tyrant. He's nothing. None of those things. None of those things. But yet the left-wing media always has to paint him in the worst light possible and make him be, oh, public enemy number one. Oh, he's Hitler incarnate. He's, you know, this and that and the third. You know, Nazi this and fascist that. And it's like, shut the fuck up, you know? None of that's true. Unbelievable, you know? Can you imagine if Republicans went and killed a Democrat, you know, or tried to assassinate one? Are you kidding me? The entire left would be up in arms. They'd be fucking losing their minds, you know? And yet, it's perfectly fine to do it to Trump. Somehow. You know, it makes no sense to me. I mean, can somebody please explain? And also, how did that guy, I mean, at the Hilton, he ran past all those security guards with all those weapons on him. How? How do we let this happen? You know? I mean, you don't check the security cameras and see someone suspicious walking around? You know, you don't want to ask a question about that one? No? I think somebody definitely dropped the ball big time here. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't really know all the details. All I know is that this was another nutball, you know, on the left that, you know, listens to everything that they hear on the left-wing media, on Blue Sky, fucking Facebook, you know, wherever. You know, they get these crazy ideas like, oh, if you kill Trump, you're going to be like a hero and you're going to be, you know, on the right side of history. Like, no. When has anybody who's ever assassinated a president been on the right side of history? Never. Never. And I hate how people are going like, oh, well, you know, we got John Wilkes Booth and he shot Lincoln just fine. Why are we having such a hard time killing Trump? Well, are you serious? Especially when it's coming from like a black person saying this. I can't understand it. Like, are you saying you're glad that Lincoln was shot? You're glad he was assassinated? After he freed you guys from being slaves? Really? Unbelievable. Yeah. I mean, honestly, at a certain point, what can you really say anymore? You know, they're all crazy. They're all nuts. You know, I'm just surprised he wasn't trans. That's the only thing that I'm surprised about. He was a teacher, no surprise. Left-wing nutball, no surprise. You know, the only thing that's surprising is that he was a cis male and he wasn't trans. You know, but other than that, fits all the other boxes. You know, what are we doing? You know, when are we going to start holding these people accountable, especially the left-wing media, who demonizes this poor man 24/7? He is our fucking president. What is wrong with you people? Honestly, can you imagine if Republicans would say the shit about Biden that leftists are saying about Trump? It would not fly at all. It wouldn't. People would be like, oh, you guys are so horrible and this and that, you're so extreme. You know, but it's okay for them to call for the death of, you know, not only Trump, but like, you know, everybody on his cabinet, you know. J.D. Vance, Marco Rubio, Pete Hegseth, you know, all of them are in danger because of the fucking left-wing media. They won't stop. They won't stop demonizing Trump and his cabinet. And to me, this is just unacceptable. I mean, how can we live in a civilized society in a first world country when this is what we resort to, you know? I mean, honestly, you know, I thought Charlie Kirk was enough, but, you know, and then the first assassination attempt, you know, and there's a second, and now there's this one. I mean, how many more are there going to be? How many more? You know? I don't understand. People need to get a fucking grip, alright? Because people are crazy. It's plain and simple. I mean, People need to be on medicine. They need to be in institutions. I mean, where are all the mental hospitals? We need those open now. Like, we need those open yesterday. Honestly, people. I mean, we have such a mental health crisis in this country, and it's all on the left. It's all over there. You can see it anytime you watch a video on anybody's social media on the left. You can tell they're just off their fucking rockers. You know, they're out of their mind. And I mean, I don't know how much more we can take of this shit. I mean, when is enough enough? When are we just gonna say like that's enough left? Like no more from you guys, no more. Like we've had enough, you know? Because I just don't understand. Where's the limit? I mean, how long are we gonna let this keep going? You know, until Trump's actually dead? Like, come on. Can we please do something about this before that happens? Like, and I don't even know. I mean, a good start would just be going after the news networks, CNN, ABC, all the ones that lie about Trump, you know. Go after them for false reporting and lying. And then maybe even Trump can just sue them for defamation, slander, libel, all that. Because I don't know what else can be done here. But I think people need to start seeing real consequences. Because, I mean, this guy, he could have killed so many people. He could have. And luckily he didn't. Luckily nobody died or got hurt seriously at all. But it could have ended a lot worse. If this guy would have had like a bomb strapped to him and detonated it, I mean, he could have been a suicide bomber guy. He could have been, I mean, he could have brought any kind of gun, you know? He could have brought a fucking RPG in there and like just launched a rocket down the hallway. Like tons of people would have died. You know what I mean? Like, it's only a matter of time before something like this happens, you know? It is. It's only a matter of time. I mean, I know most of us probably still remember Butler, Pennsylvania, where the first assassination attempt occurred, and how just devastated everybody was after that. Like, it was just such a shock. It shocked everybody, you know? And then, well, what do you know? Not even like 2 hours after it happened, you already got people online saying, too bad the bullet missed. Alright, well, that's just an awful thing to say. You're a horrible person to say that. And, I mean, really, these people, and they celebrated when Charlie Kirk died. They celebrated it. They said, oh, good, yeah, that racist motherfucker's dead and blah, blah. It's horrible. Like, I don't care how bad a person is. Unless it's like Hitler himself, or Mussolini or someone like that. But, I mean, when it's just a U.S. president, and he's not done anything, he's never killed anybody, he's never done anything like that. He's never enslaved people, he's never, you know, none of that bullshit. And yet people want to act like he has. And it's like, I don't understand where they're getting this from. They're really, like, just believing the media without even doing their own research at this point, because, I mean, it's unreal. Like, these people really don't have an original thought in their head. They don't have any kind of, you know, way to check anything. They just sort of believe what they hear, and they just go from there. You know, like they're the same people that believe in flat Earth and hollow Earth and all that bullshit. I mean, it's unbelievable, you know. And this guy, he could have done so much more damage, and we gotta do something about this. I mean, that's all there is to it. You know, I mean, how bad does this look for the rest of the world? Looking at us, going, oh, this is the best first world country in the world, America. Half the people want their president dead. What the fuck is this? Like, we can't have this. There was not one death threat when Biden was president. Nobody wanted to kill him. They only want to kill Trump because he's consequential. He's going to stop all the fraud and all the bullshit that are, you know, lying in the pockets of the Democrats. That's the only reason they hate him so much. And they make it seem like he's this horrible tyrant, this horrible person that's just going to, like, enslave all LGBTQ people. And it's like, no. These people are delusional. They're idiots, you know. They think, oh, he's gonna abolish gay marriage and he's gonna make it illegal to be trans. And it's like, no, no. I mean, he should. He should probably make it illegal to be trans, but that's not happening. That's not happening. So you people need to just chill the fuck out, all right? Because this is the best president we've ever had. It's the best president we're ever going to have. And mark my words, it will be. And if he dies, the right is gonna fucking riot. So they better be really careful with what they do and how they handle, you know, upcoming events from now on. Be warned. We've put up with a lot of the left's bullshit. Okay, we have, and you know we're about to our breaking point, man. One more thing, and we could all snap on the left, and it won't be fun. It'll be a civil fucking war, and they'll deserve it because they brought it on themselves. You know, they don't even know the man. They don't even know Trump, and they demonize him. You know. And I found out I did that too before I knew who Trump was. I just, believed all the bullshit, I'm like, oh, he's just a terrible person and this and that. And then I heard him speak while he was running in 2024. And holy shit, was I wrong. He's the perfect president. I don't know how anybody could say anything different. I mean, look at Biden compared to Trump. It's night and day. Night and day. My God, Biden didn't do shit. Trump is doing everything. So, I mean, I don't get what people are so mad about, And they want to bring up all this other bullshit, Oh, he's in the Epstein files and blah, blah. Okay, well, more Democrats are in the Epstein files than Republicans, okay, so, looking at you, Bill Clinton. Yeah. What were you doing? Exactly. But, I mean, that's beside the point. I mean, they keep showing that stupid picture of him with Epstein, too. Yeah, even though he called the police on him, kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago after Epstein said something weird to him. He was like, no, go away. And the Democrats just want to keep pulling out that picture. Oh, look at this. That's before he knew who Epstein was. That's before. You idiots. Like, really. And then, like, I don't know. So many lies. So much slander. Bullshit. And then Trump, God bless him, he gets up there. He's like, it is what it is. Just another day on the job. It's a dangerous job, but somebody's got to do it. And I agree. It shouldn't be so dangerous. But we've already had quite a few assassinated presidents. I mean, the first, or one of the first, being, of course, Abraham Lincoln, which people are referencing now. They're saying, oh, why was it so easy for John Wilkes Booth to kill Abe Lincoln when we can't kill Trump and blah, 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 and we have better guns and this and that. Stop. Just stop doing that. Stop saying that shit. It's not cool, alright? I know you want to sound like edgy and like you're, I'm a big, I'm going to take down Trump and blah, blah, Like, stop. Stop. You're just fronting. Like, you complete posers. People that they sit there and they call to arms. They call people to arms. They say, go get your gun and go gun down, the Trump administration. Go kill J.D. Vance and Donald Trump and Marco Rubio and all of them. And it's like, you're not going to do anything. You want other people to do it so they get in trouble, but you don't get in trouble for telling them to do it. These people need to be held accountable. People are making videos every day saying, why is he not dead? When is he going to die? And it's just sickening. But I guess I yapped about this topic enough. I'll see you in the next one.